Hello, my name is Václav Kostun and I am match mover for more than 15 years and I'm working in 3D equalizer because it's only choice if you want to do profi match moving. And I must say thanks to the people from equalizer because they always listening to us users. So I discuss a lot with them about the workflow problems, technical things about match moving, and they are always open to discuss, and sometimes new tools came from these discussions. So let me show you one of them. As you see, I have easy shot with running woman, and let's say we want to make rotomotion of this woman, or just to check the distance from camera of, for example, let's say leg. So let me create new point group. In this point group I have saved the tracked points because no time to lose time with tracking these points again. I will copy it to the point group, and this is the tool I want to show you. It's like here, this one. It calculates point group motion from only 2 points, 2 survey points, and the idea behind is that it does something like bone with constant distance between points, and this bone is always parallel to camera space. Yeah, it's always like that, and it rotates only in z-axis of camera space. So we are looking for something in the picture what is parallel to camera, and then you are able to calculate deepness on each frame, distance from camera, and it's only one solution for 2 points with the constant distance. Only one solution with it, how distance it will be from camera on each frame. So this is the idea behind. So let me do then survey it. Let's say this will be 0, and second one will be like 10 centimeters. You select it, let's check the survey, and this should be 0. It changed something, but no problem. To edit, recalculate. Okay, so now we have like, let's say, bone. Let's create line here, and it is moving, and we can change the distance and it will recompute trajectory for us. Yeah, but let's see where we are starting on this point. Let's check. I create like new point where it's touched the floor, probably here. You can project the point, project point on 3D models, and you see where we are starting on this frame. So we start here, so we need the trajectory be like here. So back to point group, and now we can find the best distance for us. So let's say something like that, and we need to smooth it. So you can use object point group set distance. It's like object point group set distance tool, and with this tool you can smooth it to what you expecting from this. Let's see. Okay, let's do small box here to see it better. So we have kind of nice animation, but we can improve it a little because I don't like the trajectory. You see, it's like going in Z movement, not nicely, but as it is point group, we have curves, so we can edit. So let's say we want this Z smooth a little bit. I will use Gauss a little bit more and make it like more straight, something like that. Let's see. Now we could need to recompute. There is other tool I'm using often, which is this sequence tool, which do kind of same thing like this, but channel by channel separately. So I know that I don't want to touch rotation for now, just movement, and as you see it's like y-axis and x-axis. So let's try y, x, and let's check it. What does it do? And you can like iterate. Okay, it's like not changing, so okay. And let's check. It is okay. Maybe we can try to improve Z rotationally, but nothing changed. And sometimes you can try it together, like step by step. Okay, but nothing changed. So we changed the Z movement and recompute it back to the Z position, X position, yeah, to compensate changes. So now we have nice movement of the leg. Let's try another part. I have prepared these 2 points. Let's move it. I copy it, okay. To the, but we need the new point group here for each bone. So these 2 points, let's move them to new point group. And again, 0 is survey. Here will be 0, here will be 15. Let's start with 15. Take the points, calculate trajectory, and you see we are here now. So again, adjust it a little bit. Let's check if it doesn't change the survey this time. Now it's okay. And we want to be on the same deepness, so like it will be like straight, so somewhere here. Let's see from top. Okay, this could be nice. Again, we need to smooth it. Now we have this opened. It's better to close and open again to update. Sometimes it's not updating. So again, the distance should be like, let's say, same, not maybe quicker. Okay, like that. Let's do the box here to see how it works. Okay, so we had this nice animation, but again we can do something with it. How it looks. We can use the Z, this time the Z position, and use the patch to change the curve. I show you if you want to be on almost the same trajectory, so you can do like that here, like deform the curve to be as what you want. In this point it should be here, and on the end we want to be like same, and then you choose all the case instead of edited one, and with the patch curve it will be like, you know, adjust, and we can filter it a little bit to be smoother. Okay, and again we can recompute. Let's see first. Yeah, we need to recompute because we change a lot. The X position, Y position. Okay. Okay, I think it's working. Just to be sure, let's recompute the rotation, but not big change. Okay, so this is it. Now we have two boxes. Let me hide the ground. Two boxes with animation from only 2 points. Okay? It's elegant, and you are able to edit it if you need to fine-tune. And this is good starting point for Rotomotion if you want to make, like, for example, bones for this leg. Let's try it. So let's do new point group, mockup this time, because Rotomotion works with mockup points. And as a starting point, we can start from here, but let's see. The bone, I want to have it will be like from here to here, let's say here. you create bone, and again you can project to this box, and you can then drill points in drilling points, all frame, and from this 3D position you get back projection to the point, and you have tracked, yeah, from this box movement. And it's, you know, we don't have markers, nothing, but we have nice, it's not ideal, but it's nice point to have the bone here. The same we can repeat here on leg. Here, let's say we want to have the end of bone here. Create point, project, and real points, all frames, and again you have the points. Let's send this point to our mockup point group. Okay, and this point too. I send all points. This we will not need in mockup group. Okay, and we need the knee, of course, to have nice two bones working, running with woman. So I tracked already, but I show you the new things we have in equalizer. You can create point and use the grid and circle, snap to point, rotate with aim, and we set this as aim point. Okay, it's aimed. So now the grid is aiming to this point, and we have circle with alt minus. You can smaller down this circle. So I want this circle to show me the middle of the leg. Yeah, so I alt plus alt minus to make this circle, and you cannot track it normally, so by hand, yeah, frame by frame. It's not so difficult because maybe you can hide the grid now, and you just finding the middle of the knee with the help of the circle is really elegant and easy. But you need to play with it a little. Okay, something like that. Let me hide this point, and I have this point already tracked. It's this one. Send it to our point group. This survey, we don't need survey, it must be not survey. Okay, so we have, I will delete this point. Okay, so we have this, you see this circle, it is some, there is some shaking, but you know, no markers there, so you can fine tune if you want, but it is okay. So now we start the bones from here. This will be like root point. So let me open Rotomation editor. Set this as root point and show the mockup trajectory of selected points. This is our mockup. And okay, we have the nice situation here. You can do like change it change this to z-axis and kill all the K's, and you can like move it here, and you can add K and edit it like this, because we have good orientation of scene, so it will be like okay. Let's see the point. He has correct deepness, or you can steal this deep information from other point group, from let's see, from this point 3. If you want exact deep FV compute, you can do it. So you check set root pen and you can was point 3, eh? You select point 3 and transfer trajectory from this point to our mockup point, and then you have the exact moment from the point group. When you select this point, you can stabilize viewport on this point, and you see we are on the same deepness as we compute from other point group. So we have good starting point from the Rotomotion. Select other point, create bone, let's say, I don't know, 15 centimeters, 20 centimeters. It creates bone, and let's see, you select these bones, and there is like new thing, nice. You can scale bone up down to find the point where trajectory is green. Decrease the length to the point where it's starting be red. Red, it means it's too short. Okay? So we need longer bone to match the points. So the smallest bone will be ideal for us. So this is our bone. Don't worry, we will fine tune this, because we don't have exact points. There is some, length problem, but don't worry, we can make it working later. And again, select this and this and make new bone, 20. Then select this bone and make it shorter, not be red parts in trajectory. So like that. So this is our leg, but of course we don't like this deepness. Oh, it's red here, so increase a little bit. Okay. So then you can go to the child point mode, and now we can again select this. We don't like the Z. Are we in Z? Yeah, are we in Z? We don't like this, so we can filter. You see, it's going more straight as we want. Okay, and we want to have it closer to the body, so you can move it like that and adjust the bone structure as you wish. Again, this point. probably okay. And again you can move it to make sense to this leg, and probably even this knee a little bit more. Okay, so what we lose like constant distance, there will be small problems of distance on the bones, but it is okay because no markers and the body is not so rigid. Yeah, it's always shaking something. Let's do the cylinder here to see the bones better. It's nice new possibility that cylinder can like animate same as the bone. So you select the cylinder, move it, we will move it to this point, point 1. So snap it to point 1 and look at point 2, y-axis and point 2, and this bone will animate the same way. Let's scale it a little bit. Let's duplicate this bone cylinder and it will snap to point 2 and look at point 3. Okay, so point 2, y-axis look to point 3, and we can adjust scale a little bit. Oh, it's the same almost. And now we have like animation with no markers. Yeah, so animator now has idea how to animate the person in the shot. There is some, here for example, it's longer, but it works somehow. So in this shot it's possible to guess deepness with Rotomation editor or with this new script I show you that computes object group animation. I show you shortly another example. We have again like easy shot, and I tracked like these 2 points to see where the knee is in the scene, the deepness. Now it's another situation, it's going to us, so it's kind of growing, and this will be harder with Rotomotion to guess the scale, because what you can do, make Rotomotion point from this, put like cylinder big like that, and animate by hand the deepness from camera to match the scale of the cylinder or sphere or something. It's hard, but with this tool it is like easy. So let's open this tool. I track this point, like copy this point because it was easier to track. I copied this point and with deform tool I buffer it and deform on some frames you see here to match the position I need. Yeah, so I didn't track this. This I tracked by hand more or less, yeah, but there is some forward background, backward tracking points between. So, but it not takes much time. So again, this will be 0. This, let's say 10, and we will see. You take these points, calculate trajectory, and it's always good to check in the camera group the distance you are running from to. Yeah, so we starting, I put point here and here. Let's create like strip, and you see when the range we want to have the movement here. So with this we are here, so we need go closer, almost there. Okay, some we starting here, running, and again we need to filter object point group z distance with this tool, and again look on the trajectory what you want, how much you want to. You can even select this part and scale only or filter only this, then filter again together to make it smooth. And now you have like moment. Maybe there is some mistakes, but you can edit later. You can use it as root point, starting point, and you can then edit the distance if you wish. But let's say with sphere, for example. Now let's see, we have some sphere more or less working in deepness. So you can again recycle this deep information in Rotomation if you need. And the same way, but it will be harder to track. You can like check this distance to track it by hand somehow and check the motion, or this head, these 2 points could be nice, and you can know then where head is moving, and this can help to animator to the actor Rotomation. So that's it. This is the new tool we have in Equalizer, and use it clever. It's really safe the working, and you can do more precise guessing of deepness in the scene. So thanks for watching, and ciao.